I'm playing, well, I'm playing Fortnite, but I'm doing something different that I don't really do that much. I'm doing a story time, and the story time is about the time I met a weeaboo at a park. Now you might be wondering, weeaboo at a park? What are you talking about? This sounds like nonsense. Well, that's exactly what it is, but it's a different kind of nonsense that not many people find interesting, apparently. Hold on, I gotta go get my teammate. But it's a story time, which I don't do, as you know. And story times are like Scrubby does it, and now if I get enough support on this video, I'll do it a bunch. And hopefully you guys enjoy this, and see ya. Or not see ya. Wait, yeah. Where I was at a park, and there were these annoying brats that were like, had fake Supreme merch on, and were like, you know, doing the stupidest stuff ever. And I was like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? When everybody was doing something. And, Ada, do you want me to res you? No? Okay. Okay. So I was at the park, and basically I kind of wanted to, how do I put this? I kind of wanted to just play there. It was the first Sunday I was at that park, and these fake Supreme merch kids, oh, okay, they were so toxic. I'm gonna call them Tide Pod and Clorox. That's what I'm gonna call them. But these guys were so toxic that's what I'm gonna call them. And I was kind of like enough. Like, they had fake guns that you find at a Dollar Tree. Like, that's how weird it was that I saw them there. Like, that's the first time that's ever happened. And I was basically there, and I was bored, so I went over to the kids with the fake guns and stuff like that, and I said, hey, what's going on? Like, why are you shooting off fake guns in the middle of a public park? And they're like, what does it matter, Dollar Tree shirt? I'm like, wait, what? Because I usually wear these like button-up shirts. Like, Aiden, you can plug your mic back in and tell them what I'm talking about. I thought I collected your reboot card. But
well,
Aiden, what
he's talking about, you know, those like plaid shirts, you know, with the button up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And they were basically like, Dollar Tree shirt, ooh hoo hoo, like, you're funny. Like, that's how much of annoying people they were.
Can I say what kind of Supreme shirts that they wear?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what shirts that they were wearing, pretty sure you said that they were wearing just white shirts, and I'm pretty sure they just colored the Supreme logo on it, and they thought they were so rich.
No, it was like I'm pretty sure what it was Supreme merch, but it misspelled Supreme, like that's how fake it was. And I was wondering, like, what's the point of like being mean to kids at the park? Like, they were fake shooting each other, like, it's very dumb. And then, so I went over I started talking to them after they called me Dollar Tree shirt, and I started saying, hey, what's the deal? And they're like, oh, we're just messing with kids. Do you not like messing with kids? You weirdo. I'm like, I don't like messing with kids because I'm weird. I need hey, Aiden, where's your reboot card? I don't know where you died.
You picked it up. I went into a solo to complete my last challenge.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, then I wasted my time for nothing. I didn't even notice you left, but they were there, and they're just like, we're messing with kids. Do you not like to do that? Like, I'm like, okay, this is stupid. And they're like, what did you just call me? And I said, stupid. And they're like, oh, how dare you disrespectfully, blah, 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 blah. I'm Tessa Brooks, blah, 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 blah. Tessa Brooks, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. They were talking about Jake Paul and stuff. Like how Jake Paul's a savage and so is Logan. I'm like, this is the most retarded people I've ever noticed, ever. And I just had enough of it. I just walked away. But then they like were talking. Then they just left the park. They didn't really leave, but they just went over to like their mom and dad or something like that to ask if they could buy more V-Bucks or something like that. And I had their like, I found one of their guns, and sure enough, it was Tide Pod's gun. The Tide Pod was the smaller one, and the more annoying one. I mean, Clorox wasn't even that bad. Like, he was just like the Robin to the Batman. He was like the Tony Stark of the Iron Man suit. Like, no one really cares about them. It's just the main thing that matters. Like, that's how he wasn't pathetic. It's just he wasn't the person that was talking shit. And so I saw it, the gun, and I remembered, oh yeah, some like 2-year-olds or something were throwing big rocks at the, what's it called? Oh, come on, I got a call. Hello?
Hey, what kind of chips do you want for Kayla's house? Allison got Flamin' Hot Cheetos with mine.
Can I have...
Want fried onions?
Got Funyuns. Thanks.
Okay, alright,
Bye,
love
Mom.
you. Bye.
I just hung up on her. Whatever. So, yeah, they were basically like, oh, blah, 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 like, talking crap when the kids were throwing rocks at the wood chips. So I picked up one of the rocks that I saw fly near me earlier, and I did the right thing. I went over to Tide Pod's gun, which is just like laying on a bench, grabbed the freaking Tide Pod's gun, brought it over like behind the bench that it was sitting on, and smashed it with a rock. And these other two kids saw it, and they were like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, that's someone's property. I'm like, it's a bitch's property. And they're like, oh, it's so funny. And they're like, whose is it? I'm like, it's this annoying Supreme guy. And they're like, oh, I know who you're talking about. And apparently this kid goes here like every Sunday. And I'm not here every Sunday. I'm usually there like Saturdays or Fridays. And I was kind of like annoyed that I didn't know this was going on, and this was like the first time ever meeting this person. And I've been to the park like several times, but it was fine. Like, I didn't really want to get in the business, except for kind of like Tide Pod deserved it. I'm sorry, but he did. And so Tide Pod comes back over, but I remember I have a like McDonald's receipt in my pocket. And I remember also, since it was a public park, there was obviously a pencil in the wood chips. So I tried looking for the pencil that I saw earlier, found it, picked it up, and then just walked away to where the smash gun that I put, to where it was. I put the receipt down, like, weighed it down with a rock so it didn't fly away with the wind. And I basically just said, it's from Dollar Tree shirt. Like, that was it. And that was the last I ever seen of him. Wait a second. It wasn't the last I saw of him. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Whatever. And that wasn't the last I saw of him, actually. I'll get into like Tide, but that's it. And then you want to say anything at the end, like oh yeah, subscribe to Captain Clan or something like that.
Make sure to subscribe to HI hashtag. And
yeah. Well, actually, Fortnite, Crazy Flamingo, and yeah, that's it. I gotta go into game chat. I already invited you, Aiden, but I'm playing with Taryn, okay? So, I invited you. Hey, Taryn, what's up?
Hi.
Hi.
27 people.